Today's gonna suck.
I'm a die boss, and boy, you better believe that.
Wide open, darkness closing, just stay focused, I'm not folding, I'll upset you, cause I'm just too dangerous.
Excuse the mess in my shitty apartment. When I said today's gonna suck, what I meant was today was gonna suck. I'm going to Hershey Medical Center in about an hour or so, and I'm going to repeat a ton of really annoying tests to find out what's going on over here and find out what was going on over here. From
the get-go, I just get so dangerous.
This is the frustration that I just had. I just told a client that I'm on my way to the doctor's. I will get back to them later this evening about a project that's not even fucking due yet, and you're fucking calling me. I just said I was leaving for the doctor's, and like, why is it that no one can respect anybody's personal space? I gotta stay alive long enough to get your goddamn videos done. I'm gonna lose my shit today. You wanna know the harsh reality of having to work around cancer treatment? Is you have to work around cancer treatment. This is a rant. I don't get a fucking day off. I don't get a fucking break. I love what I do, and I'm obviously blessed to have some kind of fucking talent, but it's overwhelming. Mind you, it's like 7 a.m., by the way. Why are you calling me before business hours? In hopes to catch me before I go into the doctor. Like, no, people have no respect. Now that I'm done ranting and being a fucking bitch, I'm going to be going back over to Hershey Medical and repeating a bunch of really annoying testing that I've already had done. And an ultrasound, a biopsy, and some other stuff. The ultrasounds are kind of like whatever, but the biopsies are painful.
If any blood spurts out of your neck, I hope don't get it.
I bled a lot last time, and it was such a waste of time. Even though they had shot my neck up with so much stuff to kill the pain, I was still feeling it. And all of a sudden I sprung a fucking leak and started bleeding everywhere. So they stopped the procedure. And now you want me to repeat it. My normal oncologist, which is UPMC now, used to be Pinnacle Health, for whatever reason for the last 4 years, now I know this is illegal, but no matter how many times I've signed a medical release, they refuse to transfer my medical records to anybody, to physicians, anyone. Like, I guess people think I'm bullshitting about this. And it's like, this is how I started vlogging. I started videotaping myself going in there and signing the medical releases because they would not send the records to another doctor because I wanted to transfer out of that office to get care elsewhere. And then it was always the same excuse. They never got a signed medical release. Do you guys have my CT now?
So they didn't put any notes in if they did receive it. So what I'm going to do is get you down to the nurse's station after we schedule this.
This place is your only option. How many lawyer friends?
Now, I'm signing them physically in their office, and I've signed them at the new physician's office. Still, this test now, this has been going on since March of 2000 and... God. This has been going on for over a year, and now there's another one. This cancer metastasized. It's dangerous to just let it live in my body. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be repeating all these tests all over again so that my surgeon can stand by on hand to watch the tests go through and determine what needs to be cut out of my neck for real or not. I need my body to work. I need to work to stay alive. I need to work more so I can save money so I can stay alive while I'm not working. I need to relocate. I need new people in my life. I need to not have to go to the fucking hospital alone all the time. Sorry about my meltdown and my horrible hair. Put on my Echo Stage hat. You know, I try to really not feel too sorry for myself in these situations because there's obviously people that have way worse things to bitch about. I've been dealing with this for so long. It's just old. The routine's old. It ruins so much. It gets in the way of work. It ruins my personal relationships. You know how many people I've dated that can't handle watching me go through this, and you know, you can get pissed off at them for not being able to handle it, but like, if you love somebody that much, it really is kind of fucking difficult to watch them just get sliced up over and over again. Realistically, planning a future with somebody like me can be, you know, So I look rugged and handsome and tough and all these things. I still do it anyway. I go through this process every time I gotta like get stuck with it. Get stuck. I'm on the verge of like crying, but at the same time I want to like break shit because I'm like getting annoyed. My stomach is shot, my nerves are. I'm tired. You know, I do have a lot of support from friends, and I'm not somebody that's like good at asking for help. No, I'm not. I like to do everything myself. And when I do, if I do have to kind of swallow my pride and do it, I make sure it's literally like no other option. I don't think I'd get any money for my kidneys with all the radiation they've pumped into my body at this point. Can I still donate a kidney and get paid? I think everything in life has to be a balance, and you know, obviously in days like this probably means tomorrow is going to be amazing, but today sucks, and there's a lot of todays. A friend of mine died back in like September after his battle with cancer, and that really just killed off so many people that I know quicker. I must be invincible. Woo! Stop bitching. I'm going to stop bitching. I'm feeling sorry for myself. The irony, I woke up in a Stand Up to Cancer shirt this morning. I feel like I've cooped myself up in the house too long and I'm going to drive myself insane with all this other crap going on. So I need a break, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
Hey. It's the siege.
Another thing about the radiology department in Hershey is kind of that it's in the basement, so it sort of feels like a little bit of a dungeon every time I gotta come here. So I have this like all this anxiety that I'm gonna come here one of these times and not make it out of here alive. They're gonna like lock me in a hole and I'm never getting out, and it's gonna be like the Count of Monte Cristo. Got over here, my appointments were completely screwed up, so now I'm over here at radiology at the hospital waiting for a gap in between patients so they can like hurry up and fit me in and do my tests.
Once again, here we go. Know the name, know the flow. Turn me up a little more. I'm setting traps, I'm alone. You know you whack, I'm a maniac. Boy, you know I'm black to the bone. Pick a place, nigga, pick a date. I go cool, pick a low. Thought you was good, huh? Take you out back, Drake.
Got lube all over everything.
Weak, huh? You ain't see the work I put in all week, huh? Give me that, where the city at? Nitty gritty, this ain't really pretty chat. Not afraid, get up out the way. Y'all used to hate, look at what you made. When it all goes down, I'ma run this town.
Not a very outgoing kind of guy, huh?
Fire in my soul, got my eyes on the ground. I can't.
Don't shit on me, dude. I've been shit on enough today. What's up? Something stuck to your... Ew, this is like... Did you just cut your eyes at me and give me a dirty look?
Help myself.
Shit all over your forehead? Yeah.
In love with you, baby, but I let you down. I can't in this town. I won't die in this town. Oh God!
I started off my morning with trying to detach from some personal stuff and sink myself into work. So I like focused on a music video this morning, and completely had missed this email I had gotten in my inbox. I was given a private link to test footage on YouTube. This is kind of overwhelming. I was given a private link to some test footage over YouTube. I'm not sure exactly where he's from, his accent. Someone decided that they wanted to start a YouTube channel based on smaller creators and, you know, try to just offer more exposure and just share the content they felt was inspiring in some kind of way. Like, this is pretty dope, actually. I don't even know what to say.
This first episode, I want to focus on a creator called Sean Cooper. And Sean Cooper hails from America. Well, I thought I would find it quite depressing. I've found it fascinating. And I've been inspired to take action, partly because people like her exist. So she's been cut open like 8 different times. And the thing is that she almost finds this like irritating. And she finds that this whole cancer thing is more frustrating than actually downpulling. And here is someone who has every excuse in the world to sit down and go, okay, no more, I don't want any more of this, why me? And she doesn't. In fact, she's sort of giving the middle finger to her disease. I like her kind of middle finger attitude. I like that it's slightly dark, slightly gritty. You almost feel like you're with her, alongside her for the journey. Especially in scenes where she's going to the hospital, you kind of get a sense that she is what she says she is. There's an authenticity. And it's creators like her that drive me to go, get up, live your life, because you're not gonna make it out alive. And there is an obsession with feeling comfort. There's an obsession with feeling okay. Kudos to her for creating something which is cool and edgy, takes you in on an intimate view into a world which you otherwise would not have if it wasn't for the platform. So, Sean, I salute you, and congratulations, you are the very first creator on Pushplay. Alright people, so we've reached the end of the very first episode of Pushplay. I would love any feedback that you might have. It is incredibly nerve-wracking, I must admit.